in the studio, Tanya Neymanova, who moved to the UK just after the war started and is now the Ukraine team leader at refugee charity USPUK, and Anna Bozenko, who was also one of the 250,000 Ukrainians who fled here in the early months of this conflict. Ladies, thank you for coming in to the studio tonight. We were hearing from our reporter Molly Malone, who was with Ukrainians this morning at a cathedral today, talking to them about how they're feeling on this anniversary. And there was one young man, Andre, who said, you know, he's been away from home for 3 years now and he doesn't know really what emotions to express. And Tanya, I would imagine that is the case for both of you tonight, because 3 years on, there is still war in your country and you didn't expect it to be continuing.
Who would think that, who would have thought that this will be lasting for so long, and still 3 years on. We were supposed to maybe flee our home for a day or a week, and no one would realise that this would continue for 3 years on already. But we were grateful and really happy to come together with other Ukrainians today to mark this anniversary. And there's been many events going on in the UK to mark this, including Trafalgar Square concert. And actually today I was honoured to join other Ukrainians at the Prime Minister's reception down the street. That was really remarkable and really special moment for all of us.
What did he say to you? Because he's been speaking today saying that the UK stands with Ukraine. That hasn't changed from the moment this war started. What did he say to you today?
Yeah, it was great to hear, obviously, about all this, and very support that we are feeling. Actually, we do feel this, and obviously we were happy to hear that UK will be standing by our side for longer, for as long as it takes, and especially that this is our common issue, European issue, rather than just Ukrainian problem. So we're not alone with all these, and it is a matter of European security, defence, and we should all be together in this to stay against the evil.
This war has split families, and when we do speak to Ukrainians who have come here to the UK as part of the scheme, you know, that has been one of the hardest things, being away from your country while this war continues. And perhaps you came here and you were placed with a family, but as many Ukrainians, you know, watching tonight will know, and those who have taken part in the scheme to house Ukrainian families here in the UK, that only lasted for 6 months. And then essentially you had 6 months to collect yourself, to find a job, to find somewhere to live for you and your son.
Yeah.
Tanya, talk to me about your story coming here to the UK, because you now work through your organisation, your charity, helping other Ukrainian families come to the UK, because the scheme is still open. The UK is still bringing Ukrainian families here to the UK.
That's really true, and we're really, as Anna said, thankful for this scheme, for this route to be open, so people can come and find their maybe temporary but still a home, because the scheme is called Home from Ukraine, it really felt like home here. And as just Anna said, I can really relate, because I had to lose my job, I quit my job, but there wasn't really opportunity for me to work further in Ukraine, but I started volunteering in a refugee center in Warsaw, and that's how I met people from the charity I'm now working in with already for 3 years. I'm so also grateful for their support, for keeping this pretty much ongoing, because we still do match Ukrainians with the sponsors, even though there's not too many left in the scheme. So just from here, wanted to shout out to anyone who would maybe willing to host Ukrainians, maybe try again, or have a positive experience of helping someone, of having a family, a refugee family in your home. But I think Ukrainians are so talented, so well equipped. They pick language quickly. They are already here, self-employed, working, and trying to just develop as much as possible. So I think it would be a great asset for a country. And obviously we do have some issues. People are not sure about their future, which is probably the most important problem. But I'm happy to be working with Ukrainians and for Ukrainians here in the UK.
Because there was that initial drive, wasn't there, for UK families to come forward, and the need for those families to still come forward to house Ukrainians who wish to leave Ukraine. You know, the demand is still there. We're talking after a press conference that happened between President Trump and Emmanuel Macron, and Emmanuel Macron talking positively, saying he feels that this is a turning point in the war in Ukraine. There is a lot of talk about peace now that Donald Trump is in power in the United States. And he said that by peace, he didn't mean the surrender of surrender of Ukraine. And it was felt that that was very important for him to say that in front of President Trump today. Just like to ask you both how hopeful you're feeling at this point on this third anniversary with President Trump now in power in America as a key player. How hopeful are you feeling tonight? I'll come to you. And Tanya, a final word from you about how positive you're feeling perhaps tonight, or are you feeling more uncertain given what Donald Trump has said?
Yeah, it's just this time of the year. Every 21st of February, we get back to all these memories and keep thinking how it all started. So with all the talks about peace deals, but still seeing our cities being bombed and shelled, we do have some frustration, and we feel not secure about what's just happening next. And we just know that we want to be the part of, as a nation, as a country, we want to be part of negotiations. We want
a seat at the table for any kind of agreement.
Because it matters directly to us, and we want to have a peace, but we already paid really high price by losing some of the best ones and losing territories, losing people, most importantly. So we want a peace, but a long-lasting, guaranteed, and security for Ukraine.
Well, Tanya and Anna, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your stories and your thoughts on what's happening on this third anniversary of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. We wish you well. Thank you for coming in to see us
Thanks for having us.
on Sky News. Thank you.
Thank you.